What's the most important thing to change your life and actually to have a great life? It's so obvious that no one does it, but it's how you feel. It's the feeling that you keep with yourself all the time. And it kind of makes sense when you think about it, because imagine you were God. What would you want to, the humans to do? If you were up there, it's just like an analogy, but and you're looking at the humans, what would you like them to do? I would like them to be happy all the time and to have a great life. And I think that it's kind of a paradox, because you want your life to change in order to be happy, but in order for your life to change, you need to be happy first. And whether you believe in the law of attraction or not makes no difference. And you can actually, what's really funny is to look at people who are successful in life and see that they are actually happy and that they were happy before stuff happened to them. And you can see it with really like actors or inventors or engineers or stuff like that. And you read their story and you see that they felt awesome, like they kind of like had a shift before everything happened. And so never did something happen first and then they were happy, for successful people. And I think that's what people who have no success in life and are not really happy actually use as an excuse in order to not be happy. And it's fine. I think it's because we think that we are just 100% convinced that our life circumstances are going to make us happy, and that if we allow ourselves to be happy now, then our life circumstances won't change, and therefore we won't be able to be happy. So we think that if we're happy now, we won't be able to be happy. It's completely fucked. But so I think that the most important currency is actually not money, but is how you feel. And that's kind of what you have to prioritize in your life if you really want to change your life. And I'm noticing it in my life right now, because I feel like sometimes it feels like I'm hammering on a wall, and the wall doesn't like move 1 inch. And I think, like, in terms of trying to change my life, and I think the reason why is it's not about what we do, but it's about the energy behind everything we do. It's about the energy behind the message you say in the video. It's about the energy behind your words when you're talking to someone. You can really like tell someone that he's ugly and that he's a bitch, and actually it's very loving because it's a joke, and then it's gonna be awesome. Or you can tell someone, yeah, I really like you, and you're so bitter that you don't even believe it, and no one believes it, and he doesn't believe it either. So I think the most important thing is the feeling. And what I didn't understand is everyone is different. Everyone has a different past, different triggers, and everyone has a different way of raising that feeling in his life, because we are sensitive to different things that make us feel good. We have like different things we fear, different things we desire, and this is all just so different. And what I kind of like sometimes don't like is when I see videos and they sell you a solution as if it would just work magically. But nothing works magically. Some stuff will work in your life because it's gonna like activate your own power. But in order to activate your own power, you cannot feel bad and do this thing and hope it's gonna change your life. I've done this so many times. It doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work. I've paid like more than €1,000 for a program, and I'm almost ashamed to like say that. and it was like binaural beats and all, and I think that somehow it must have changed in my life a little bit. But I think that if you want to change your life, you don't need to spend anything, no money, but you need to find what works for you, what makes you feel good in your life. And in order to do so, you have to experience many different things, and to explore many different things. So I think that's why it's good to travel, to go to different places, and actually to talk to different people too, rather than staying in your own little bubble, which I've done for like quite a while now. And I think it's because it enables you to see yourself in all these circumstances, because every time I see something in my life, I think it's just a reflection of who I am. And it enables me to know myself better, and to also find what actually works in my life to make myself feel better. And sometimes it's like, really, you think that a program, that costs €1,000 is gonna change your life, while actually just putting some music and dancing for 10 minutes is probably gonna have like a greater impact on your life and on the practical results in your life than this program, because you don't feel good doing this program. You just do it and buy it because you think that it's going to change your life, and you're just so needy. And it's just, yeah, it's a mind fuck actually when you notice that. I think things can change super easily in our lives, but we have to believe it's possible, and to allow ourselves to feel good. And now in my life, I'm trying to find the stuff that makes me feel good. Doing these videos in the morning is part of it. It makes me feel good, like on the long run. I know I'm working towards something, so this is a great thing. But I also want to have other stuff, and it's not the same for everyone. Visualizing in the morning, for example, or trying to visualize stuff doesn't work for me right now. It doesn't make me feel good. It just reminds me that I suck at visualization, that I don't have what I have, and that I don't have what I want to have. But like, everything exists now, so what I don't have, I think I already have it. And so it was actually true. And yeah, like, small things really make me feel good. Sometimes just listening to music rather than listening to some personal development talk makes me feel better, because sometimes I just want to go for the music. And the problem is, in so many personal development videos, you see like people telling like, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. They're talking about their own subjective view of life and what works for them, but you are not them. And for certain people, discipline works so good because it also makes them feel good. And they will never talk about that because maybe they didn't notice that what actually changed their life is how they felt. And also a reason why is because when you feel good, you have access to so many different things. You have access to more positive thoughts, so you're gonna have more ideas. You're gonna like, I think that even it influences everything in your life. When you feel good, like the whole dream, the people who reach out to you, everything, the people who talk to you on the streets because they feel that you have this nice vibe, the opportunities you see. Also, because when you're in a low state, there's so many things that you don't actually see that are already there. So that's why the most important, what you have to aim for, is your emotional state, your feeling. Try to increase it. And in order to do so, there's no magical pill. You have to explore many different things and see what works. For me, it's like music because I love music. It's reading because I love reading. It's not so many routines because that just is a pain in the ass for me. It's going for walks. It's just like different things. It's dancing, it's singing. And yeah, so you gotta get to know yourself better, find what works, and then see the results. You're going to have more ideas. The better I feel, the more ideas I have for YouTube, and the more ideas I have also that are connected to my intentions. For example, I want to have more friends in my life, and I when I feel good, even though I have no friends in my life, suddenly I have a lot of ideas to find new friends. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can like go into this group on Facebook, do this, do that. And I didn't have these ideas when I felt like shit and when I felt like I needed friends. So it kind of unfolds. Thanks for listening.